A Beautiful Mind, directed by Ron Howard, focuses on the life of Dr. John Nash Jr., a Nobel Prize mathematician. It takes place in New Jersey around the 1940s, especially around the campus of Princeton University. The setting is the Cold War is occurring during this time of period. Most scenes are gloomy and dark, and they resemble how schizophrenia can be a dark moment in someone's life and their family members. Dr. John Nash Jr. was diagnosed with schizophrenia, which is a mental disorder that includes psychosis, disconnection with reality, delusions, and hallucinations. It inhibits an individual from having clear emotions and coherent thoughts. Society's view on schizophrenia. Doctors were aware of mental disorders, but they were unaware of the biological factors that contributed to such disorders. This led to unusual treatments such as insulin shock therapy. Society still viewed them as dangerous and unpredictable individuals. People with schizophrenia were often seen as an outcast and were often called crazy. Schizophrenia in cultures is diagnosed throughout the world and socioeconomic status, but the treatment and reintegration of individual may differ from culture to culture.
Some evidence for the diagnosis of John Nash's schizophrenia includes symptoms such as social anxiousness or social discomfort. Dr. Nash had a discomfort in social interaction and preferred to be alone in his thoughts and work, such as when he saw this girl at the bar, but he did not feel comfortable speaking to her or being social. Another symptom is introversion or social withdrawal. Dr. Nash had extreme focus on his own work, and he had an intense drive to be the best mathematician possible while working on his studies. He secluded himself from the rest of the college world for hours at a time to do his work, which consisted of a made-up job for the government. He went to an abandoned house, his office, and then a shed to pursue his mathematical calculations. A symptom that Dr. John Nash does not display is amotivation. This is a negative symptom that is the absence of the functions or abilities of a normal behavior. Amotivation is the symptom with the least amount of evidence throughout this film because Dr. Nash did not show much lack of motivation. He was very determined to create a new mathematical theory. When Dr. Nash did succeed, and even when he was diagnosed with schizophrenia, he continued to show his passion and motivation for a living for his wife, child, to learn and to teach.
A treatment plan could be to use antipsychotic medications. These would help with hallucinations and block the D2 dopamine receptor, as well as reduce other symptoms of schizophrenia. Some ethical concerns of using antipsychotic medications could be side effects, like motor performance. Some barriers, especially for social barriers, could be shame or viewed as less than because they need medication, or situational barriers, not wanting to take medications in public or because of side effects they experience. The movie portrays schizophrenia accurately, especially with the hallucinations and inability to discern reality from the imaginary. Another accurate portrayal was his responses throughout the movie with his condition. He struggled with reality, lost many relationships, did not want to take medication, and almost harmed those he loves, like drowning his baby and his wife. Similarly, those with schizophrenia also experience these struggles. Film has the opportunity to bring awareness and understanding towards mental illnesses. Oftentimes, people are not familiar or do not know what these illnesses are or how they can impact people. Similarly, people can mistake films for truth even if they're exaggerated or inaccurate. This can lead to false understandings that can harm the perception of those with mental illnesses.